Murray taking over the entire ice. You would have an absolute heart attack. You're standing there with your gigantic pretzel and your beer, and you're like, what the hell is happening? Look at this thing. It is absolutely incredible. All that being said, I loved it. Sign me up for more Golden Nights, pre-ice, capades, Disney on Ice, whatever you want to call it. I'm 100% in.
Jenna, that was amazing.
She hates.
Why? I love munchies.
I mean, calamari and squid and Photoshop are still photos.
Squid, the whole
But aside
bit.
from that, you nailed it. You got the whole thing. I mean, you got it. That was great. That
Jenna
was
hates
work of art.
Graphic animals. Remember the panther? She got scared of the panther, too.
I hated
Not like graphics.
That thing scared me.
Let's check in on the Ball family. LaMelo released a new Puma shoe. Everybody's with Puma now. Puma made some investments in the sneaker game. Sure. Guess who's back for Halloween? Like the Undertaker rising out of his casket. It's Big Baller Brand, baby. Hell, guess so. We got two new shoes here. You might be looking at those bad boys. Like, how much those cost? $90, $75. They look like a mix of a little Pro Kids action, like kind of with a shell toe. Nope. Featuring Italian leathers. The prices range from $6.95 for the classic to $8.95 for the I Told You So. So look, I've been known to spend a little bit of money on a pair of sneakers. $900, too much for the I Told You So's. $8.95, you got yourself a deal.
$8.95. $8.95.
Yeah.
They're not even high tops. What are you paying for? They're practically slippers. Drawing a blank. Let's talk some Lakers after the new big three of Bron, AD, and Russ debuted together last night. Lakers ended up losing to the Warriors, but the trio looked pretty good. So here are the numbers for the big three. All three in double figures. You'll take that. AD said after the game, there are endless possibilities. So Chris Broussard, your first impressions of LeBron, AD, and Russ together are blank.
That they are a chemist's dream, Jenna, a chemist's dream, because they are the greatest chemistry experiment we've seen in recent NBA history. I know I said similar things about the Nets last year, but the Nets look like a simple tic-tac-toe design compared to what the Lakers are going to be. Good news, though, Anthony Davis showed signs of the old AD from the championship year. He looks like he's in better shape and he's ready to ball. And LeBron did clearly have a calming effect on Russ. If you haven't been following, in his 2 preseason games, his first 2 without LeBron, Russell Westbrook had 15 turnovers. He had 9 in the last game. He had 15 in 42 minutes. Last night, he only had 5 in 28 minutes. So 5 is still a lot,
still not great.
but it's obviously progress. And LeBron, I like that LeBron was bringing the ball up at times too, because I know Westbrook's their point guard, but LeBron's got to be the key decision maker. So as he's always done throughout his career, he still was bringing the ball up on occasion. So look, it's going to take time. I was at the first game with Wade, LeBron, and Bosh in Boston. They scored 80 points and got beat. They started that year 9-8, but obviously they gelled over time. This is going to take maybe even longer, but the talent's there, and like I said, it's a chemistry experiment.
Yeah, listen, maybe one of the reasons Russ only had 5 turnovers is because LeBron was so busy turning it over. He had a half dozen himself. Here's the deal. I know I'm already on probation with NBA Twitter because of my battle to the death with some of the analytics, VORP, points per 36 nonsense from last year where they were like, Nikola Jokic, crunch the numbers, 6th greatest season in NBA history. Well, now I'm going to be officially kicked off of NBA Twitter because I refuse to be bullied, Wilds, into caring about preseason basketball. My sports plate is full.
Wow.
We got the baseball playoffs. We have an unbelievable college football season going on. The NFL's in full swing. I've never cared about preseason basketball. I will not start now. So my first impression is pending. It hasn't happened. You know why? Because they haven't played together yet. Not in any reality. So in preseason NBA, not a thing. Has never been a thing in my life. We've never discussed it. So I'll tell you my first impression in a week when they actually play together for the first time. It's pending. This is really, I'm not going to act like these games matter.
Okay. You know, just for the record, if you have that take, say that in the meeting before we put it in the show. Don't say, "Oh, I've got a take. I'm going to debut it in the show." That is what we call a meeting take. That's 2.5 hours too late, my friend. It's an even better meeting take. We would have done a football topic.
Okay.
Hey, all right. So my answer is self-aware. Yeah, more on that.
Well said.
So Russ took a 3. And, you do the fake 3, lean in, try to get the foul shots. But guess what? Now we know that doesn't work anymore.
Calling it.
So after the game, Russ was asked, like, hey, are you going to have a hard time adjusting to that new rule when you take 3s? And here's what Russ said. Take a listen.
Not for me. Ain't too many people flying at me, so I'll be all right.
Got one today.
I know, surprise. So, not much adjustment for me. For guys that actually use it all the time, it's definitely probably going to be an adjustment for them.
We got to set Soups
like
aside
that.
for
I
now.
like
It is time for Nick to unveil his